So you're advocating for an underclass of people to be exploited, to decrease prices, or to do undesirable jobs. Congratulations, you just made the same argument as did for slavery.
Oh my goodness, Tagilla, thank you for the TTS. Do you want to respond to that?
That's not, no, I didn't. I don't know.
But you do acknowledge, like, these corporations are absolutely exploiting these people because they can.
They're exploiting everybody that works for them. Even people that live here legally.
These companies are like actually paying them lower wages, and they're like, hey, they might report you to the immigration services if you these employers have massive amounts of leverage over this specific set of employees who happen to be illegal immigrants.
You understand that the illegal immigrants are here by choice, working these jobs by choice, right? And they are getting paid completely different from slavery,
typically
where
under
you
the
don't
table.
have a choice,
Typically,
and you're not getting paid.
Yeah, it's different. Sure, it's different than slavery.
No,
Wait, hold on. You don't think that corporations and companies, even for citizens, are exploitative to their own?
No, I 100% think they are.
Right. So they just in that same way, how they can be exploitative to citizens who are legally employed, they can just as easily be exploitative to those who are illegal immigrants.
Yeah, 100%.
And they're probably more likely to be exploitative towards them than like people who are actual citizens.
Yes, 100%.
Anyways, we can't linger too long on the immigration thing, but
okay. I mean, I am in favor of people that have committed crimes being deported. I am not in favor of people that have lived here for their entire lives being deported.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not in favor of barging into people's homes and kicking them out. I'm not okay with that. I think that's cruel. I think America was built on diversity. This was the whole point. We're supposed to be a sanctuary for people that need it. And if we're not that, then we're not the greatest country in the world.
Let me ask you a question. Just because something was the case a long time ago, who's to say that there has to be continuity in some sort of vague American value or virtue? Like, if the economic, social reality is okay, now we've reached a point where we can no longer provide for our own citizenry because of the illegal immigration that's happening. I'll give you an example. There are people that are homeless in this country, and the Biden administration is flying in people, they're not crossing the border.
You're listening to propaganda, first off.
That's not propaganda. The Biden administration was literally flying in illegal immigrants.
How?
And then they had them staying in I don't know if it was 5-star luxury hotels. We have American citizens who are homeless on the street, but we're able to provide all this cash flow and cell phones and food and housing to legal immigrants. Yes, this is happening.
Do you have a source for this? It's not Fox News.
I'm sure
then pull it up.
I have not committed the precise source to memory. Yes, illegal immigrants have been financially funded by the federal governments and state governments. They've been provided housing. They've been provided just here's a stipend, here's a couple $100 or whatever it is, food, shelter, clothing, cell phones, all this stuff.
Until you bring up a reputable source,
Google
there's just nothing I can say
Google
about
it. Here,
that.
I don't know the precise source. I don't commit all my sources to memory, but are you disputing that this is a thing?
Well, I'm saying that I've never seen that as a source. I've heard people say that. I've looked it up and I've seen that it wasn't true.
Damien, Google New York hotels.
No, Googling flying illegal immigrants over here on planes.
They did. They literally flew them from the southern border to New York.
Okay, Google it.
Because in the Tucson International Airport, they actually have a line for
What's the
process illegal immigrants and stuff like that, from Africa, from Venezuela.
Those are green card people, by the way. I literally live there. Yes. People without passports. What the fuck?
Look, Damien, just here, do 2 Google searches. Do a search for were illegal immigrants flown into the country on airplanes, and then Google.
By the Biden administration, make sure you add that in there.
If
it's in the last 4 years, it was the Biden administration.
And then Google, were illegal immigrants being housed in hotels I think it was in New York. Look,
it happened once in New York, one place?
Oh, I'm pretty sure this has happened. Look,
pretty sure
this is not my area of expertise.
Well, you
but
just
this
have a lot to say about it.
You have a lot to say about it. You're
because
denying my claim. I'm happy to pull up sources, but look, I have empathy for these people. But the reality is like, bro, we can't have unfettered immigration, illegal immigration into this country.
I understand.
And I understand they're trying to get away, like they want a better life in the United States. The United States is one of the best places you can live.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't, like, it's untenable. You can't have this amount of illegal immigration. What's really happening, one of the other things that's really rarely talked about when it comes to illegal immigration, and this applies also to legal immigration, is called brain drain. So like the most ambitious people, the most intelligent people, they're going to leave their countries and go to another country, and there's a term, it's called brain drain. So these countries, they're going to just continue to flounder. The people that live in these countries, I'd love to see these countries get built up where the quality of life is so fantastic in whether it's these South American, Central American countries, get built up to a point where you're happy to stay and live in your home country. Mm-hmm. But if everybody's leaving, especially like the highly intelligent people, the people that can be leaders, the people that are, whatever, they're engineers or whatever it may be, they want a better life here in America. Those countries need those intelligent people in those countries to build them up.
Right.
Do you have anything, Damien?
Yeah.
Let's pull it up. Biden's DHS flying thousands of illegal immigrants to the U.S.
Okay, let's read it.
This is... What's the source?
Where's the source?
Ralph Horman. What is...
Ralph Norman...
House Republicans
Everyone knew this was taking place.
List all of the U.S. cities to which the Biden administration has quietly flying hundreds of... flown hundreds of thousands of illegal... hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants. There's your source.
But the grammar on this isn't even correct. So, like, how would you say this is a reputable source?
Okay, she's not happy with the source. I mean,
I'm
I don't know
not
what to
happy
tell
with
you.
the source. Show me another one.
Right about related news, 400,000 individuals into the interior of the U.S. through this program. It's a .gov website, so this is a government agency who has made this post. This is Ralph Norman, a South Carolina congressman.
Can you pull up another one, or is that the only one that you can find on the internet?
No, just press back on that same page, and we'll pull up the phone.
The U.S. taxpayers should not be paying for illegal immigrants to be flown into the United States.
I agree. I just don't think that's happening.
It literally did.
I'm just saying. You've shown me one source
from congressman.
This is why America is in the spot it's in. This is why we voted in this idiot, because of people that just believe everything they see on the internet.
I do believe stuff when it comes from a congressman on a .gov website, because it's all fact checked. Yeah, there you go. I have common sense.
Totally.
Sure. Yeah, you can show it to us. New York City's notorious Roosevelt Hotel shelter will be migrant-free in coming mode. She's not going to be happy. I mean,
New York Post? That's not...
I agree with you. The New York Post is not like a particularly reputable news source.
Show me an actual source.
They did, and you weren't happy with it.
It wasn't an actual source.
.gov says that is a government agency. The government themselves were ratting on themselves.
That is appeal to authority. That is a fallacy. It's appeal to authority. That's what it is. Look it up. It's a fallacy.
Anyways, look, we can't linger too long on this topic just because we have like a bajillion other things to get through, but...
Michaela 3002 donated $200. Logistically, the U.S. provided fresh ice cream to troops in the Pacific during World War II. Moving people is easy work when we need it to be.
We were operating in two different theaters. We were in the European theater and we were in the Pacific theater. Trust me. And that was in the 1940s. The U.S. government is more than capable of removing people from our own territory.
Mm-hmm.
It's feasible.